I don't like the Star Wars fanbase. It's really toxic. Okay, as you probably know, I'm a Star Wars fan, but not a toxic one. I don't like the sequel trilogy, but if you do, that's fine. I don't hate you, like some would. Traitor! Okay, let's start from the beginning. There are the old fans who were kids in the 70s and the 80s that only like the original trilogy and does not welcome the new edition, the prequel, the Clone Wars, Rebels, sequels, and the Mandalorian. Only the original trilogy is the real Star Wars. Let me tell you something. The real Star Wars isn't defined by what came first or what is best. It's the generation. The people who watched the original trilogy in theaters, of course those movies are the real Star Wars. But for them, I grew up in the prequel era, and therefore the prequels are my Star Wars. When I think of Star Wars, I think of Anakin, I think of Obi-Wan, I think of the Clone Wars, and of course, the clones. And I'm sure the ones who are kids now and are watching the sequel trilogy in theaters, the sequel trilogy is probably their real Star Wars. Star Wars is defined by generation, not by first or beautiful or whatever. Anyway, back to the fan base. Then there are the part of the fan base who hates other fans just because they like the prequel trilogy. Like I said, the prequels are my Star Wars, and many people don't like the overuse of CGI, but I think it's part of the charm. I haven't heard anything about the fans who loves the prequels and hate everything else, but if that's the case, it's still bad. And then the fan base, oh my god, please don't get me started on the Reylos, please. Okay, fine. But just quick, after, and spoiler for Rise of Skywalker, this picture will be on the video while I talk about this, so you can skip this. In the end of the Rise of Skywalker, where Rey kissed Kylo and he died, literally after that, Reylo fans wrote on Twitter to J.J. Abrams that they were going to kill him, that they were going to kill J.J. What? And they wanted Adam Driver to get a divorce with his wife so he can get together with Daisy Ridley. And they want Adam Driver's child to die and making him and his wife getting separated. What the f? Now I would like to end this video with a list of my favorite Star Wars movies, but only the episodes, not the standalones or the zeros. My favorite is episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, because, well, it's dark. No one wins. The Jedi doesn't win because they're extinct. They are forced into hiding. The clones doesn't win because they lose their will. And Anakin doesn't win because the only reason he goes to the dark side is to save Padme. But Padme still dies. The only one who actually wins in this movie is Palpatine. Anyway, I won't give reasons for the other movies, but here's my list. So first we have episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, episode 4, A New Hope, episode 6, Return of the Jedi, episode 1, The Phantom Menace, episode 7, The Force Awakens, episode 2, Attack of the Clones, episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker, and episode 8, The Last Jedi.